And maybe a related question here would be about how we can avoid sleeping on the back.
So how would we?
Yeah, there are various techniques, like some people who use tennis ball, you can make a pocket in your shirt when you sleep, like put a tennis ball, and when a person accidentally turns on the back, on his or her back at night, he would feel some kind of discomfort, and turn on the side because of that. That's one of the techniques. Few people I knew actually were sleeping with backpack, but backpack not so comfortable because it's very large, and in this case people may get a tendency to sleep the whole night in the same position because it's not so easy to move around, and moving around helps with circulation. More recent techniques, and I believe probably more kind of convenient and useful, is to take a scarf, take winter scarf, which maybe 1.5, more than 1 meter long, and what you do, you wrap it around your middle part of your trunk, you make a knot here, maybe 2 or even 3 times, like more bigger knot, and then you move this knot on your back, so you go to sleep with this scarf, and that prevents sleeping on the back, because at night we do not control our position during the sleep. People often don't remember, people may sleep part of the night on the back, but with the scarf we would not be sleeping on the back at all. So, and the good news here is that sleeping on the back, if we start to test, to see, to check, observe people, what is going on during sleep, we can find out that sleeping on the back, as I mentioned, exceptionally common in hospitals and exceptionally common for people who have serious health problems, who have whatever severe asthma, heart disease, complications of diabetes, later stages of HIV, and so on. So those people have very strong tendency, up to probably, I would say maybe 80–90% of them or more would be sleeping on the back. So it's very, very common for them. At the same time, what I found with my students, and just observing, talking to people, that those who are healthy, who have up to 30–40 seconds for the body oxygen test in the morning, they never sleep on the back. So it's totally abnormal for them to sleep on the back. Somehow we find it's unnatural for the human body, so we don't like it. We will sleep on the chest and left and right side. Sometimes people also, as you ask, what would be the differences between, for example, chest, left and right, those people who have heart on the left side, we would find that left side and chest, we would provide high results for the body oxygen test, whereas the right would provide a little bit lower results. But sleeping on the back would be, of course, much, much worse, would be a really big drop. So therefore we avoid sleeping on the back. We teach students how to do it. And once we improve the body oxygen level, the breathing, the sleep also naturally shortens, actually, when people have this approach, like when we prevent sleeping on the back, we get high result for the body oxygen test, sleep becomes shorter, and we naturally stop even attempting to sleep on the back.